I have always vacuumed my car using a standard house vacuum cleaner, and what I have found is that the attachments for this are pretty uncomfortable. You can see I would like to get all this junk that is accumulated under these little levers here, but the closest thing that I have that'll work is this wand, and it won't really get under there. And when I start using the wand in the rest of the car, I find that it's stiff, it gets jammed when I'm trying to go under something, it won't negotiate the corner, and it just turns out to be a real pain to use this thing, and there's no alternative to this that you can buy. So I decided that I would make something myself, that a clear vinyl tubing. You can buy this at many hardware stores. It's thick-walled, so it's stiff enough to not collapse when I'm using it. The vacuum will not cause it to collapse, but it's flexible enough that it will go around corners. And it's clear so that I can see if it has an obstruction. So what I did was I took one of my extensions for this vacuum and I made a plug out of a piece of standard PVC plumbing pipe that almost fit it. I had to sand it a little bit so that it would fit into the wand, and I just taped the vinyl tubing into that plug. You can see it gets right down into this depression under the levers. It has good strong vacuum under there. It goes under the seat. Nothing gets hurt, it doesn't scratch, it doesn't damage. It goes around corners. It goes everywhere. And you can see that it doesn't collapse. It just bends. Even if I completely cover it. I started to use it in my house, and it has proven to be better than any other kind of vacuum wand that I've ever seen. So for example, I have on this bookcase a lot of little things. It's quite difficult to vacuum around here, but look what this can do. It curves around things and between things. It can go anywhere. I have vacuuming to do behind an object like this, and it can actually go behind the object. It can go anywhere, and even if I bang into something, it's soft enough so that it's not going to hurt. I have a long reach with it as well. One problem with it, and that is it's not going to reach to very high points on the ceiling, but none of the original wands did either. And I had always wanted a wand that would effectively reach up to very high points in the house. I decided that I could make that as well. It would be a different wand, and so for that I just took a piece of standard PVC pipe. This is Schedule 20, and I use Schedule 20 because it's lighter than Schedule 40. And I got a piece that fit into the hose fairly well. I had to file it down a little bit so that it would be a good fit, but that's all I had to do, and now I have a wand of any length that I want. On this one, I wanted to have a good grip, so I glued a piece of plastic pipe over it, but that's not necessary.